Good morning. Happy Friday. It's a beautiful hot day here. And today is Pilates stretch, a hot Pilates stretch. All right, so let's get started. Let's start off with our warm up. Nice big arm circles all the way up and around for 3 and the other way. Now remember, breath work, nice and controlled. Breathing in through your nose, coming right to your belly, and exhale. Right, breathing in and breathing out. Nice controlled moves. I want you to work on range of motion and relaxing those muscles and feeling what's working inside. Reaching those arms. Let's reach your index finger, loud finger, ring finger, and baby. Keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. Your rib cage is up and your belly is in. And let's come across for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's go the other side. 1, 2. This is a torso twist. So your hips should be trying to stay square. And let's reach high up to the sky. Nice big deep breath in and out. Stretch, 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 stretch. Let's stretch over to one side. Pinky all the way up. Feel that stretch, baby finger all the way down to your hip. And let's go the other side. And back to center. And 6 full body squats, reaching for those walls, coming all the way down and up for 1. Nice big deep breath coming up. Let it all go coming down. And let's squeeze those glutes at the top. One more. And up. And bring it all the way down. All right. Just gonna put my shirt in there. All right. Let's do 3 shoulder rolls backwards. 1, 2, 3, and forwards. 2 and 3. Hips. Let's go. Bring it up and around. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. And the other leg. Bring it up. Try to keep your hips square and around. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 3. You don't have to, you can touch the ground. And coming all the way up under your tippy toes. All right, we're gonna get those calves all warmed up. Down on 1, up on 2. Squeeze, squeeze, and down, and let's roll that ankle. I'm gonna work on that ankle now. And the other way. And let's go on the outside of that ankle. And on the inside. All right, we got to work that plantar fascia. So let's squeeze, bring that shag carpet, squeezing it between your toes. Bring it in so your arch goes up and down. And give it a little shake. And let's roll the other foot. And the other way. On the outside. And on the inside. Up on those toes, roll across those toes. And plantar fascias. Bring those Squeeze those toes into the mat and toward your foot. And give a little shake. All right, so let's practice our balance here. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Your rib cage is up, your core is engaged, right? Palms are forward, and that's where your shoulders should be, right? You can turn them now, but always that's where your shoulders should be, up and down. They're in their home when you're standing like this. All right, so your core is engaged, okay? Let's bring this right foot up. So tilt your pelvis, bring it up. Try to have your hips as square as possible. And let's just roll ankle and wrists. The other way. Open, scrunch, open, scrunch. And down, and let's do the other side. Reset, tilt your pelvis. Okay, that kind of locks your hips in. And rolling. And roll the other way. Just kind of fool around here, whatever you want to do. Same thing with your hands and your foot. And down. All right. Let's just give a nice little pat all the way up our bodies. Fascia moving. Okay, get those innards, get the fascia moving all around your organs. Up your arms. Which reminds me, I didn't turn this on. Up your arms. Sorry. Cross your pecs. And up your neck. And across your face. And let's get right behind, underneath your skull there. Okay. And just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle all that junk back there. Just massage and wiggle, wiggle. All right. And then we're just going to have our eyes open. Keep wiggling. And we're going to shift our eyes right to left, right to left, right to left, up, down, up, down, up, down, and down. All right. Let's get our lymph nodes now. So just rubbing hot. Oh, forgot to circle and pat. And right in your groin here. Circle. Pat. And right behind your knees, rub. Circle. Pat. And we're ready to rock. All right, we're going to get our heart rate up that tiny little bit. We're going to do step 1, 2. You're going to start off with your right foot, right, left, kick, right, left, extend. Once you get going, you get those arms going. Where's that rib cage? Up and in. Your breath, nice and controlled. I like my area here to do my workouts. Got lots of room, lots of height. I don't know what it's going to be like in the wintertime. All right, and let's switch feet. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. One more. Kick it and extend it. All right, we're just going to do our side lunge crunch. So again, standing up nice and tall, bring your hands to prayer, and we're going to side lunge it to the right. Booty goes way back, up, opposite knee, opposite elbow. 1, 2, keep that rib cage up off your hip bones the whole time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now the other side. Booty goes back. 1, Really try to crunch it, bring your belly right into your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we're going to go up and down. We're going to do a squat with a side extension. Ready? Feet about shoulder width apart. Squat it down as low as you can and extend. Keeping the core engaged. It's getting hot. Keep doing it. Last one. All right. Okay. Let's get started on our Pilates. Pilates stretch. But my heart is up. I can feel that. Just gonna have my last sip of coffee. It was. Okay. Let's stand at the end of your mat. Nice big deep breath in, coming all the way up, reaching for the sky. Your core is engaged. And let's just come down the side to your side. Up again. Nice big deep breath in, reaching for the sky and back down. This time we're going to go all the way up and all the way down to ragdoll. Bring those arms down, all the way down. Let's pulse out those feet. And when you're ready, heels come down. Hold those arms, just letting that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Let's take that right arm all the way up to the sky. And switch arms. And back down. Okay, we're going to do a spinal roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. So let's have our arms like spaghetti, soft bend in the knees, belly to your back, pulse it, finding the lowest vertebrae, and then let's roll all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And bring those shoulders back. All the way up to the sky again, reaching down those side walls, coming down to ragdoll. And this time we're going to open up the left side. So your right arm is longer than your right arm is longer than your left. All right. Your weight is distributed evenly over both feet. Pulse it. Find that lowest vertebrae on that left side. And roll it back all the way up to the sky and back down. And this time your left arm's longer than your right. Make sure your weight is distributed evenly. Pulse it to find that lowest vertebrae. Having a problem finding that lowest vertebrae today. Rolling all the way up. Roll your shoulders back all the way up to the sky and back down. Let's walk it out to downward dog. All right, we're going to pulse it out again. Over just a tad bit. Let's push away from your hands. Your chest is being pushed to your knees. Belly being pulled up to the sky. Everything is activated here. And let's just sway those hips side to side, nice and slowly. Feeling that stretch all along the side. And let's bring that right leg all the way up high behind you. Push away from your hands. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right arm, reaching that knee to that back wall. Straighten that all the way out again. And let's bring it into your chest for 3. 1, and back all the way out. 2, and 3. And this time bring it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge. Let's take our right arm up to the sky. Look at those fingers, bring it down, switch feet, left one up, left arm up. And switch again. And then we're going to go up to high lunge, hands in front of that right foot, power up to high lunge, your belly's to your back, up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High lunge. Bring those arms all the way down the side walls, coming to the inside of your right foot. Drop that left leg, shoelace to the mat. Wiggle that right foot out to the edge of the mat. We're going into lizard from here. So open up this leg, your knee, right? And this is high lizard. You can stay here or go down on your elbows or your yoga block and breathe. Keeping that pressure on that right knee, opening up. Bringing that breath all the way to your belly and back out. Come up to high lunge. High lizard. Bend that left knee. Bringing that heel towards your left cheek there. If you can, reach back and pull that foot towards your left cheek there. Nice quad stretch here. Release that. Let's bring that right foot into the center, going up onto your heel. Okay, take a look back and make sure your left hip is above your left knee. All right, and push your booty back. Push your booty backwards, and then your chest comes down. Take a look, make sure your hips are square, and breathe. Come all the way back up. Hands on either side. We're going back to high plank, belly to your back. Push your shoulders back into their sockets and plank twist to the right. And plank twist to the left. To chaturanga. Come down on those knees, going down onto the mat. Push your chest up. Relax those hips. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Have a nice little wiggle. Coming all the way back down. Pushing up to high plank. Belly to your back. Downward dog. Pushing away from those hands. Right at the beginning again, we're going to do the same thing on the left side. While you're here in down dog, just sway side to side, nice and slowly. Still pushing your chest towards your knees. Everything is activated here in downward dog. Feel everything activated. All right, let's take that left foot all the way up. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and looking underneath your left arm. Straighten it out. 3 knees to chest. 1, 2. Rock forward with that knee. And 3. And coming all the way through to your left thumb. Low lunge. Right arm up. Do you notice from the last time we did the outside of our chest and this time we're doing our inside? Switch feet. Left arm up. Look at those fingers. Remember, we're really working the range of motion here. Switch feet. all the way up. Nice and slow. Work on straightening the arm. All right, and we're back down. We're going up to high lunge. And up and down for 6. Your core is engaged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. High lunge. Let's come down those side walls. Inside of your left foot, we're going into lizard from here. Drop that right foot, shoelace to the mat, left foot out to the side. And breathe. Down on your forearms if you can. Let's bend that right foot. Heel to right cheek. And if you can grab your heel, bring it in, keeping that left knee out. And bring it back. Coming to your, bringing that left foot in, up on heel. Check for hips being square. Booty back first, and then chest comes down. Awesome. Then come all the way back up. We're going to high plank. Push the shoulders back, belly to your back. We're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back to downward dog, pushing away from those hands. Chest being pushed to those knees and your belly being pulled up to the sky. And breathe. Walk those hands back to your feet. Soft bend in the knees and roll all the way up, rolling those shoulders back. Hands come up to the sky, all the way back down to ragdoll. Walk those hands out to downward dog and drop those knees to the mat to tabletop. So hands are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips, 3 clicks of the heel, and make a wish for today. All right, we're going to go and do some cat and cow fascia, cat and cow, and it's going to be kissing cow as well, some facial yoga. So we are going to push our hands into the mat and resist bringing them back to your knees as you're going up to cow, and kiss the cow. Release. Hands into the mat and resist pushing them away from your body, going up to cat, chin to chest. Keep that resistance in your hands. Have a nice little wiggle. And release. One more time. Pushing into the mat for cow, towards your knees, going up to cow, kissing cow. Release and cat into the mat, away from your body, keeping that resistance, arching your back up, chin to chest, really up high, and relax. And let's get into snowbirds from here. All right, so up on your knees, extend that right leg out to the, directly out from your hip. Shoulders are back, core is engaged. reach those hands out. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's bring that left hand down and up a centimeter. This right hand is coming to your nose and back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and wing dip. So touch the mat, belly to your back, coming all the way up. We're going to hold this up here, reach for the sky and reach down your leg. Get that range of motion, belly to your back. And now we're going to do wing dips. Down and all the way back up. 1, 2, keep your hips still. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All the way back down. Let's bring this hand on your hip. Lift that leg, toe pointing down. So your leg is nice and heavy. And up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And toe tap. So toe in the front, heel in the back, toe in the front, heel in the back, closing your hip, opening your hip. Close, open, close, and open. And then we're going to bring that arm, extend that arm, and we're crunching. 1, and extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen. And let's come all the way up to the other side. Always reset. Arms are down, stretching wide. Outer foot is flat on the floor. And let's come down, up a centimeter, and swipe it to your nose and back. Keeping that core engaged and lengthening your torso. And 5, and 6, and wing dips. Now remember, we're going to stay here at the top until you get your range of motion. Looking at that hand way up there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that hand down, your left hand on the hip this time. And 8, up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Close the hip, open the hip. Toe and heel. Toe and heel. It's getting hot. Good day to be out on the water. And lengthen and crunch it in. Bring that belly to your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and lengthen. Callie, Freya, stay here. You guys stay here. And let's get right into tabletop from there. Sorry, guys. All right. So tabletop again. Everything is lined up. We're going into bird dog and we're holding for 5 breaths. So bring that hand out, right hand, left leg, belly to your back, toe pointing down. So to keep your hips square, and I need you to breathe. Lengthen those arms. And we're going to slide down the arm and leg out to the side, 3 and 9 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring that hand down. Leg comes, that left leg, same leg comes to 9 o'clock. We're going to do rainbow taps. So tap it on that side, up and over to the other side, looking at your toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring it down, and we're going to go right up to the other side. So knees are about hip width apart. Lengthen that left arm, right leg, and we're breathing. All right, and slide it out to the side. 1, 2, keep the belly pulled in. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And rainbow tap. So bring that right foot out to your right side of the mat, bringing it over to the left. 1. Life jacket, please. 2, life jacket, Jerry, just in case I go out. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and bring it back. And let's go right into child's pose from here. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Walk those hands a little further down the mat. Sway it side to side. Let's walk our hands over to the right. Left cheek off the left heel. And nice big deep breath in and out. Now let's walk our hands all the way over to the other side. Same thing. Right cheek off of right heel. Feel a little stretch in that right hip. Stretch all along your shoulder. And back to center. Slide those hands down the mat toward your knees as you're starting to roll up your quads. And roll those shoulders back into place. And bring your forearms down to the mat. Bring your toes together and your knees open. We're going to do some shoulder work. So let's bring our right arm all the way up to the sky. Look at those fingers and thread the needle. So thread that hand between your elbow and your knee. Palm is up. Nice big deep breath in and out. Extend that arm to that opposite wall there and back up. And repeat. And this time going all the way up, we're going to bring that arm back and do a hip grab. So you're going to grab your opposite hip. Look up. And bring it down. Let's do the same thing to that left side. Bring that left arm all the way up. Don't just keep reaching up there to the sky while you're breathing. And then bring it through. Cheek comes down. Little pressure into the whole floor with that arm. And then repeat. And this time going all the way up. And we're going to grab that right hip, looking up to the sky. And bring that arm all the way down. All right, we're going to move our forearms down the mat. And then bring your shoulders over top of those elbows. And I want you to push your whole forearms into the mat. Push them in. Resist bringing them back towards your knees. Keeping that resistance, slowly sit down with a nice big deep breath out. And repeat. In, resist bringing them back. Three times. In, resist. This is flossing. We're not holding a position. And then bring your right hand to 2 o'clock, left hand on top, same thing. Okay, sternum over top of your hands, push in, resist bringing them back towards your left knee. You're going to feel your left rib cage. That's what we're doing. We're opening up the upper rib cage here, as well as everything, a lot of other things. And repeat, push in, resist. 3 times. And then to the other side, same thing. Push in, resist bringing to the right knee. Feel your rib cage. Breathe out as you're coming down. All right. And from here, let's sit down on our mats. Right. Legs out in front, sitting up nice and tall. Give both shoulders a little circle. And let's just give our legs a little shake as we open them up nice and wide. Sitting up nice and tall. You may need to get up there on your sit bones there. Your core is engaged. Your rib cage is up off those hip bones. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Nice big deep breath in and out. That's how I want you to stay, just like that. You can breathe, you can talk. See, I'm breathing, I'm talking, no problem. Core is engaged. Let's bring those hands out in front of you, pushing those shoulders back. And we're going to take this right hand and swipe it all the way across. Try to keep your arms straight, okay? And then once you're over top of that leg, reach for the wall in front of you, bringing your chest down as far as you can. Extend those arms from one wall to the other, and then come back up, swipe across, and down. Try to extend those arms. Try to keep them nice and straight. Breathe out as you're going down. Looking straight down. Try to keep your neck in line with your spine. And come all the way back up. Let's walk our hands out to down in the middle. Remember the Russian splits? I was never, ever anywhere close to those. Just breathe. When you're at your furthest stretch here, just relax and breathe in and out. And then come all the way back up. Let's bring this right leg, bring it into your left quad here. Let that leg kind of flop down there. And let's do 3 crazies. So your right hand comes behind, take your left arm and come all the way up. A nice back extension. Don't rush it. Beautiful stretch here, lengthening. Look way back. And let's switch legs. Same thing. Swinging. 1. 2. And 3. And coming all the way back down. Let's bring our legs together. And you know the drill, sitting nice and tall. Let's bring our hands all the way up to the sky. Your belly's to your back. We're going to walk those hands across the sky, down, forward fold, looking at your knees. Reach for the wall in front of you. Hold this position. Breathe and collapse. And let's just massage our calves or our feet, wherever you may be in this pose. Right? You can even massage your knees if you're not going all the way down. Get all those pressure points in those feet. I guess the tops of your toe, your big toe is your brain. Let's have big brains today. Tap, 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 tap. Nice big deep breath in and out. And slowly coming all the way back up, hands in front, push them back. We're going to roll down 45, tilt your pelvis, rolling down, belly to your back. And let's bring that right arm back for 4. That's 2, keeping the core engaged. 3 and 4, other arm. 1, keep the belly to the back. 2, 3, and 4, and bring those arms straight up so that your biceps are by your ears. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's reach for our toes and coming all the way back. We're rolling all the way down. Bring those arms over your head, reaching for those opposite walls. Stretch. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And bring those arms out to T. And your knees up above your hips. Your belly to the mat. And let's bring those knees over to the right for flying twist. Bring your hand on top of those knees, looking over to the left. Try to keep those shoulders flat on the mat. Just realized mine was up. Nice big breath into your belly and back out. Hands come to T. Knees come above the hips again. And let's go do the other side, looking to the right. And again, shoulders on the mat. It's interesting, my left side is not on. Breathe. Bring those knees back up and bring your feet down to the mat. Let's cross this right foot over your left knee. Open up that knee. See how it feels, okay? Is it tight, sore? Okay, then bring that knee towards your belly button, and you're gonna push your right knee into your left palm. Push it and keep that resistance as you open up that knee. And if you want, you can bring your left shoulder up, but you got to keep that resistance between pushing your knee into your palm. Do it again. Release and see how that feels. It does feel better for me. And then let's grab behind our left knee. Pull that left knee towards your left shoulder, making sure your left foot is in line with that left knee. So left foot, left knee, left shoulder, all in line, and push out with that elbow, right elbow. Pull, push, breathe, and release. And repeat. Pull and push. And release. Let's change feet. Left one over your right knee, open up that knee. This one doesn't feel as tight. And then bring that knee to your belly. Push the knee to palm. And repeat, knee to palm. And then we're going to grab behind that right knee, making sure everything is lined up for that right shoulder. Pull and push. And release. And repeat. Pull and push. If you need to stay in a pose for a little longer, you make sure you do that. And release. And let's bring those legs down to the mat and extend those arms overhead, reaching belly to the mat. All right, let's bring those knees to our chest for a nice hug. And let's extend that right knee, that right leg, your knee to your chest. Doing a nice sore stretch. And switch. Bring your belly to your back. And switch. Where are you going?
I gotta go grocery shopping.
Oh, what were you doing?
I dropped off meal chops and checked for Jerry.
Oh, okay. Have fun. What time do you leave?
Like 3 o'clock.
Okay. My kids are off to Nova Scotia. Down East Trip. All right, we're doing a sore stretch. Extend and hug. And bring those feet back down. We'll do. All right, let's bring our hands to our side. Measure your fingertips to your heels. And your knees should be about hip width apart. We're going to do some bridge work, but first of all, we're going to do a pelvic roll up. So let's squeeze those glutes now. Tilt your pelvis and start rolling all the way up high on your shoulders. And coming all the way back down and release that pelvis. Again, squeeze your glutes. Okay, you got that blueberry. Squeeze that blueberry and roll all the way up. Now I want you to start rolling all the way up right at your tailbone. All right, so squeeze those glutes, feel your tailbone into the mat, and then really push your belly into the mat as you're rolling up. I want you to roll up every vertebrae and coming all the way back down. Okay. All right, now we're going to do our glute bridges. So we're going to go up and down for 8. So let's start going all the way up, squeezing your glutes and coming back down. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes at the top. 3, 4, this Pilates stretch is to work every muscle in your body. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stay up there. Let's open our legs and close them. Go as high as you can. 1, 2. You're squeezing with the outside of your legs and hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're putting it all together. Down, up, squeeze those glutes, open, close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and bring it all the way down. And let's give a hug to those knees again. Roll side to side. Let's bring our hands behind our heads and extend those legs. Nice big deep breath in and out. We're going to do some bicycle work now. All right, so we're going to bring our shoulders and our head up off the mat, but I don't want you to pull your head with your hands. Just bring those shoulders up. Your hands are loose behind your head. Okay, and we're going to do bike. So I want that right leg up off the mat as well, bringing your left knee to your right armpit and then extend it out. But you're only doing one side. Where is your belly? Your belly's pulled to the mat. 2, 3, 4. If you want, you can release that right leg to the mat. 6, okay? And now I want you to bring it to your left shoulder, same leg. 1, 2, you got to focus on your abs being pulled to the mat. 4, 5, 6. All right, and then let's switch legs, keeping that other leg up off the mat if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, belly to the mat. 5 and 6, and then straight in to the right elbow, sorry, right shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now let's do bicycle. Opposite knee, opposite shoulder pit. 1, 2, 3, 4, belly to the mat. 5, 6, and now let's double it up. Pulse it. Same knee, opposite elbow, pulse for twice, and then switch. 1, 2, switch. 2, switch. Switch. Belly to the mat. Breathing. Now slow, holding, pulse for 4, 2, 3, 4, switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch it. Lengthen that straight leg. We're almost done. Last one. And bring those hands, those feet all the way down. Woo. All right. All right, let's do 3 rock and rolls, but I don't want your feet touching the mat, right? So I want you to come up and just hold it here and then roll down. 2, 3, holding here. Now this time, let's do a shoulder roll. Going up onto our shoulders, okay? A shoulder stand, sorry. So we're gonna roll down, grab the back of your hands coming up to the back, and walk your hands up your back as high as you can go onto your shoulders. Okay, if you're there, try to go a little higher. All right, now, keeping your legs above your hips, we're going to take that right leg and bring it back behind your head for 4, 2, 3, 4, other leg. Now, if you can touch the floor behind your head, that's fantastic. 2, if you can't, it's still fantastic that you're in the shoulder stand. 4, now both. So hinge at the waist, reach those feet back, bring them all the way up. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and rolling all the way down. And let's roll right over onto our bellies. And from here, we're going to do some Superman work. Hi. All right, so we're looking straight down at the mat. Your arms are extended and your legs are extended. And we're going to bring our hands, arms and our legs up off the mat and hold for 3, 2, 1, and down. I want you to extend those arms and legs. And when you're up, reaching for those opposite walls and down. And up, reach. And down. And this time we're going to hold it up. And you're going to bring your elbows all the way back to the side of your body. And then back in for 3, 2, and 1. And let's do some flutter kicks while we're up here. And down. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders. Push all the way up and into child's pose from here. Sway it side to side. Reach those hands over to the right. Nice big deep breath in and out. And over to the other side. Back to center, and let's drag those hands down your mat, up your legs, and roll those shoulders. And let's come sitting down on your mat, cross-legged, like so. All right, first we're going to do some neck work. So let's just put our shoulders back in and sitting up nice and tall. Let's take our right ear, okay? Not moving your shoulders. Take that right ear over to your right shoulder. Lengthen that left ear up to the sky. Feel the stretch. Now let's look up with your eyeballs. And look down with your eyeballs. Center. And come back. Let's do the other side. Okay, I just lifted my shoulder. I want your shoulders to stay down into their sockets. Nice and relaxed. Now we'll take that left ear over to the left shoulder. Look up. And look down. And come back to center. Let's draw 3 big circles with our nose. And the other way. Let's take this left hand, put it on our right knee, and look behind for 2 breaths. There's a little monarch butterfly going to my butterfly bush. Nice big deep breath in and out. All the way around to the other side. Nice big deep breath in and out. Come back to center. Let's bring our soles of our feet together. Bring them into our bodies and open up those legs. Hands come back, and let's do some knee taps, trying to keep your knees onto the mat. Push those hip flexors up. Always feels so good after a Pilates stretch. Everything's all limbered up. All right, and then come back lengthwise onto your mat. We're going to do 3 rock and rolls to ragdoll to finish it off. 1, actually, let's stay in crouch. 2, and 3, staying in crouch if you can. Open up those knees, and let's just massage our triceps. Right, just moving them around where your knees. You can get those knees into your armpits. Fly like a bird. All right. And then let's come up to ragdoll. Then we're gonna hang here for a second, stretching our glutes and our back of our legs. Nice, big, easy breath. Take those hands and hug those legs. And say, thank you, legs, for everything you do today, tomorrow, and next week. Bring those hands back to spaghetti. Soft bend in the knees. We're gonna roll up again, vertebrae by vertebrae. Start at the lowest. Belly in, chin in. Roll it all the way up. And that's it for today. Let's give a big old shakeroo with the breaths out. High fives. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy this hot, dry day because I think it's going to be wet for tomorrow, but that's okay. Have a great day. See you Wednesday.